Welcome to the Money, Mindset and Miracles podcast, helping you to grow a predictable and scalable month of high income from your business as gracefully as possible. I'm Rachel Smith, business coach, mindset expert, and the founder of Momentum Mastermind, your 90-day sprint to scaling your business to 5K. Join me every week as I dive into the tips, inspirational stories, and strategies that are going to support you on your journey to growing your awesome business. Hello and welcome to this week's podcast, which is all about how you can scale your business with ease. And that's what I am all about. Don't know about you, but I do not want to spend all my time sat here unless I am working with my clients. So we're going to talk about the one strategy that you can put in place that's going to help you to automate your sales. It's going to make you feel as if you've got a system in place. And it's going to help you to get more leads into your business, and it's going to help you to convert those leads into actual sales. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to cover today. But let's talk about why this is important. The reality of running a business, and I didn't know this when I started 12 years ago, is that there are many moving parts to running a business. There's the strategy, there's the marketing, there's the offers, the delivery and working with your clients. There's the growing your audience, nurturing your audience. There are so many different elements to a business. And what often happens is, until you've got this strategy in place that we're going to cover today, is that you might experience periods of time when you've got lots and lots of sales coming into your business, you're busy working with your clients, so you're focusing on that. But then when that work naturally comes to an end, because it will, there's a downturn in sales and leads and interest, and it can take a long time to get back up the other side where you're generating leads and interest and so on. And when I was experiencing that in my business, was I having these peaks and troughs in my business, emotionally, that really was very difficult for me to manage. And I'm sure that you perhaps have felt the same if you have experienced this in your business. And that emotional side was, on a real high, working with clients, really loving that work. And then thinking, well, who am I talking to? I'm just like talking to nobody. There's nobody else in my funnel. There's nobody else in my pipeline that I can actually make an offer to. And I have to start again from scratch. And that was just soul destroying and also not very effective. Luckily, right back in the early days, I was working with an amazing marketing expert, and she introduced me to email marketing and in particular funnels. So I have many funnels set up in my business, and the funnels allow me to have a lead magnet for me to create content such as this podcast or a video or some other type of content, and be able to promote a lead magnet that my ideal client wants. And then my ideal client signs up to the lead magnet, and they are nurtured through a really positive experience where they get to decide if I am for them or not. And all of this is automated. So the only thing that I have to do is create marketing around that lead magnet, around that content. And that means that you can be busy working with your clients, but still creating an audience behind the scenes for your next launch or for the next round of offers. Now, we all understand about email marketing and funnels. It's something that's bandied around a lot in the online world, talked about by coaches like me, but it can feel overwhelming. It can feel really overwhelming to get started with creating a funnel, to understand that whole process. So what we're going to do today is just kind of walk you through that entire strategy so that you can actually see it as a step-by-step process that you can then start to map out for yourself. And if at the end of that, you're like, yes, I want to automate my sales and my lead generation, but it still feels as though you have some missing pieces of the jigsaw, I have a brilliant product for you that you can actually purchase, and I'll take you through my step-by-step process in more detail. But let's just talk about the overall strategy that you need. So For those people who are listening to the podcast and they're not watching the podcast, you're going to not see me use my hands to describe a funnel, but we all know what a funnel looks like, right? So a funnel is very wide at the top. And this is what you're looking to do, is that you're looking at having a mechanism, which is your lead magnet, where you can draw in lots and lots and lots of your ideal clients. So that is the kind of widest point of the funnel. So you're gathering all these people in through your amazing lead magnet that you've created that has a real desirability from your ideal clients. And then through your process or your automated process is that there's a series of emails that allows those people to move through your funnel, and they might move out of your funnel and decide that you are not for them. That is absolutely fine. But those people that are for you, there is then this process where you just nurture those people through your funnel. You are giving them more information, you're adding even more value, you're sharing who you are, what you're all about, and allowing your personality to come through in that process. And they're also having an opportunity to take their next step with you. And that is basically what a funnel is. Now, that might sound really exhausting. Why would you do that? The reason why we do that is because you can automate this through an email CRM. So you might think, what is an email CRM, Rachel? Basically, it's something like MailChimp, MailerLite, Flowdesk. You may have something like Kajabi, which is one of the more sophisticated email CRMs because it does lots of other things. You could have ClickFunnels. All of those things basically are a database that allows you to collect email addresses, and then it allows you to automate a process that I've just described where they join your freebie and then you work them through generally a 6 to 9 email sequence where you are nurturing them and you're giving them the opportunity to find out more about you so that they can either stay or they can leave. And leave, like I always think, you just send them on with love. They'll go and find their right person. But those people who stay, you've got an opportunity to kind of nurture those guys through so that they have a feeling that they know, like, and trust you. And that email sequence is so important to get right. You really want to be demonstrating time and time again that you are an expert, that you understand where they are, what they need, and you are the person that can provide that for them. And there's lots of different calls to actions that you can put into your funnels. You might have a call to action to join your Facebook group. You might have a call to action to book a discovery call with you. You might have a call to action to buy specific product. There are all sorts of different outcomes that your funnel can actually create. And the beauty of this is that once you've got it set up, it is set up for, well, forever if you want it to be. And they're so easy to tweak as well. So if you decide in the future that your freebie is still relevant, but your call to actions change, amazing. You can just change it. If you decide that you want to replicate what you've created in one funnel and kind of amend it for another funnel, you can do that really easily as well. So your first funnel is always going to feel more challenging than the second, the third, or the fourth funnel, because you're learning something and you're doing it for free. And the biggest benefit from having this funnel in place is that peak and trough that we were talking about, that emotional roller coaster that I used to experience in my business before I put this in place, is that actually that is limited because you will be busy working with your clients and in the background, this funnel is working, it's automated. You're just pushing your marketing to that lead magnet and everything else happens behind the scenes. You've done it once, but you can be using it to create hundreds and hundreds of new leads. So I hope that's given you an insight into the strategy and also convinced you that actually, if you haven't currently got a funnel or you haven't got an automated system for getting new leads into your business is that actually you can listen to this podcast and episode and actually map out what your funnel looks like. Or if you've got some existing funnels that you know just need a tweak, an update, you can do that as well. And for those people who are like, I want to spend the summer enjoying my time, I want more time away from my desk, and I want more leads into my business, and you want to get started with creating your fabulous funnel, I've got the most perfect product for you. So on the 12th of April, I am launching a brand new 60-minute masterclass, Fabulous Funnels, where I will take you through that process in way more detail and actually share things like 20 lead magnets that you could create quickly that would create impact in your business. I will be sharing the various different funnels that you could use. So perhaps you've got a funnel for a discovery call, a funnel for a product, a funnel for Facebook groups. I'll be sharing all sorts of different examples so you can actually pick your own funnel. And I'll also be sharing that kind of email sequence as well, so that you can really easily listen to the masterclass, put these things into action, and have your first funnel in place at the end of that masterclass. And it doesn't need to take too long as well, because I'm going to share all the kind of shortcuts and tips and resources that's going to help make this easier for you. I have been using this strategy that I'm going to share in Fabulous Funnels since I was, for the last 10 years, and it's helped me generate thousands and thousands of pounds of sales. So if you're interested in that, check the show notes below, because it is a ridiculous price. I'm going to be sharing all of that for just £37, and you can get it too when you sign up. So go check the link out. If you've got any questions, just drop us an email via the link, and myself or the team will get back to you. Okay, if you've got any questions about your fabulous funnel, drop me an email as well. I hope this has been helpful and has motivated you to see this as a really, really high priority strategy for your business. Until next time, bye for now.